Play a clip. Every time I think we've reached like the bottom of like one of these shows, like okay, we've got Jake Hudson and Ashley Cummings arguing with each other. Clearly, this is the bottom rung of the ladder. We find out that a show like this exists between Roots Calhoun and the Dr. Till, and 100 people see this. 100 people total see this kind of a show. But this guy on the left is Roots Calhoun. He did go to the Steel Toe anniversary show, and he says Aaron paid him $500 cash, hotel and gas, and his $280 bar tab at Stoney's. That's what Roots Calhoun says he got paid. So $1,000 easily. And he swears by it.
He's not cool enough to dig himself out of anything. He's fucked.
How do you think he's doing? Like,
he's talking about Johnny Krutches here, which leads us to another revelation.
Like mentally, like did he see fine at the party?
How many times did he drunk cry?
Douchebag.
Hey.
Aaron didn't cry at all. Johnny did.
Johnny really cried?
Yes.
Yeah, Merce made him cry. I seen him cry when Merce made him cry. Of course he cried.
I thought you were being metaphorical.
I need more.
No.
I need top.
Roots said that Johnny Krutches was outside crying for 20 minutes to his girlfriend, and when Roots was outside, Johnny was in a corner crying. This is
the bottom.
Yes, we need all the details on Johnny crying.
So, all right. So I'm outside smoking. He wheels himself out, and he goes off to the corner, and he's sitting there sobbing.
My God.
What?
Like,
why?
This is at the anniversary party. Johnny is outside sobbing.
Fuck if I know, man.
Did Clipper, where the fuck is his girlfriend's name, not show up? Digger? Was that?
No, he was
Shovel?
there alone.
He was
there
so
alone.
sad.
But yeah, so he's off by the corner and he's sobbing, and I'm like, "Hey man, what's going on, dude? Like, don't cry, dry your eye." Like, what the fuck, bro?
I love that. That's what you said.
I just
to him.
picture you like singing to him and like gently putting your hand down and wiping the tear from his cheek as you sing, "Don't cry, dry your eyes."
And then wham!
This is why Roots is so nice, because I would have walked out there.
Eric would have made him cry harder.
I would have been like, "Why are you being a pussy?" I don't understand.
How funny would it be to just take Johnny and put him on his side? Just take Johnny's whole wheelchair and just go, "Hold on, Johnny." And he'd be like, "What?" Two guys could do this, by the way. It would take two dudes to do this. Like me and Roots could do this. Me and beloved Chatter could do this. We see Johnny Krutches. We just pick him up, his whole chair, and just set it down on its side and walk away.
Stop with that dead leg shit, you fucking lazy bum.
I kind of fucking did that, dude. I was like, I'm not sitting here listening to you fucking whine, dude. And I left him with my fucking girlfriend, and she was out there for like 20 minutes with him.
Wow.
Yeah, and then she comes back into the
it'd probably be the only tip Johnny got that night.
bar. She was like, "Why'd you ditch me? Why'd you ditch me?"
You should have came with me.
Hey, Roots. I have kind of a suspicion that I know you're from Chicago, but your girlfriend isn't, right?
She's from fucking Jacksonville, bro.
yeah. Oh, let me be nice to people. And Roots is like, "Nah, motherfucker, I'm from Chicago. You go fuck yourself."
I fucking walked right away from that motherfucker, man. And she comes back into the bar and she's like, "He was really crying. Like, should we give him some money?" And I'm like, "Absolutely."
Should we give him some money?
Well, we fucking not.
Wait. Was that why he was crying? Was that why he was crying?
It was something about his house. Yeah, he was crying about his house. And he's got to move, and his GoFundMe wasn't doing so hot. It was something like that.
Because he's a bitch.
I didn't listen to it, dude. I straight up walked away. Like, I fucking walked right back into the bar, man.
So Gino and his whore got paid $2,000. You got paid whatever.
Gino and his whore.
Whatever it might be. And then Roots gets paid $500 and comped everything.
And Johnny gets $50.
Hey, come on. Between all of us, you know Roots got his money worth out of the free drink.
Dude, but what? Look, Johnny probably didn't get $50, but if we're being realistic, if Roots got $500 to come out and perform, and then he didn't even make him perform, like, what did Johnny get? $100? $200? I love that Aaron Imholte needs to pay for friends to come out to these events so badly. Like he's literally paying fans now to come hang out.
Dude, my bar tab was like $280.
Roots made like a
Oh my
fucking
Lord.
bandit. Like Gino Keanu, yeah, they made more technically, but they at least had to perform. Roots went there and got drunk on Aaron's dime,
Dude,
stayed in a
bar and gas,
hotel.
Roots probably got paid a fucking grand too.
I mean, yeah, in like the gas and like the hotel and shit. Yeah, it might have been about $1,000, but Jesus fuck, Roots. Like you really just like you didn't even con him. He conned himself.
You didn't even con him. He conned himself. So it's a week after MMC says Karmic is shooting blanks. We don't know that. So it's been, it's a week after the anniversary show, and he said it was all a big success. He said that people broke the law to do the anniversary show, et cetera, et cetera. But now that it's been a week, there's some additional details that have been slipping out about the anniversary show that we didn't catch earlier on. Hit the like button. Gosh darn it. So Stalin 19 has done a great job of pulling this all together.
At the very least, I should pay for the guy's gas, and hopefully he can get a hotel.
Hold on, this is about Roots. Because this was a controversy. Now, Johnny's crying in the parking lot. Johnny got left at the golf course and had to wheel himself uphill to his car. He got forgotten about at the golf course. And now we know Johnny was openly weeping at Stoney's. And what does Aaron have to say about his friend who needs help to find a place to live?
Eric Cartman with $1 says, hey, Johnny, besides Roots Calhoun, who else did you cry like a bitch to on the anniversary show, you goddamn pussy? Why do you always let the side down? Did you cry to Roots Calhoun?
What?
He doesn't know what you're talking about. He has no idea what anybody's talking about.
Saw Roots Calhoun before I left. Cry to him about what?
I can't believe you cried to Roots.
I don't
What
know.
the f- are you doing, man?
It was the end of the night. I have no idea what
Doing crying to Roots. I can't believe.
I don't
you would
know.
do
I
such
can't
a
remember
thing.
this event happening, so I can't remember what it was about.
I'm you know what? I'm personally embarrassed that you would cry to Roots Calhoun like that.
Should be.
He's let me down. I think that's what
Somebody made a good point. Like, what reason does Roots have to lie? What would Roots' motivation be to lie?
people want to hear me say. So I'm just going to say that. Okay. I can't believe that you cried to Roots Calhoun. Eric Cartman with $1. Yeah, just says you continued crying about to Roots about the.
Wait, what is this? Why did that? Anytime you put something up that quick and brings it down, there's truth. Oh, so people sent him that link to Roots saying he made $500 and Aaron won't play it.
Yeah, just says you continued.
Roots told a podcast, Johnny, you cried about having to move out of your house and then your GoFundMe wasn't working, so you started crying while also telling the podcast he got $500 from Aaron and a free bar tab.
Crying about to Roots about the anniversary show. You were crying the whole time.
Oh.
So nice job, asshole. You got to go and crying to everybody.
So again, like, what's Aaron think? What's Aaron believe? That we don't believe Johnny was crying? We've only seen 900 examples of Johnny crying live on the show. Is it hard to believe that he was crying at another steel toe event? Is it hard to believe that? No, Johnny crying? That's not the Johnny we know. He didn't even have a water.
Way to
I mean, I don't know. It was late at
way to embarrass yourself, John.
I don't remember that part happening at all. I remember meeting Roots and Roots being like, "Hey man, what's up?" And I was like, "I was hoping to see you guys do a rap battle." And then he's like, "Yeah, you know, I always give you guys shit, but it's all in fun and blah blah." I'm like, "Yeah, I didn't realize that was crying. I'm sorry, I didn't know."
Roots was very cool. Roots was awesome.
Roots was extremely.
Roots was very, very cool.
I thought everybody did a fun job. I had a good time. As I always, I'm biased though. I always have fun at those shows. Magic Marlin.
So it carries no weight.
With 199 says Gino 1500, Roots 500, Johnny 50. Got it. Yes, let's go with that.
Yeah, that's.
Should we go with that? That's what I paid everybody.
All right.
0 for 3.
Just sitting there laughing along with Aaron while he gets used.
but I think we should go with that. Here's what I think you guys should do. I think you should invent a number that I paid everybody and then just go with that. Does that sound good?
Doesn't have to make any sense. Just come up with one.
Eric Cartman, Roots Calhoun got $780. Yes, go with that number. 100%. Annoyed while I think you have to have broken steel-toe derangement syndrome to theorize these things.
No, it's not a theory. We heard it firsthand from Roots. Roots said I got $500 plus gas and hotel plus my bar tab, which was $260 or something. So no one has a theory. You either you're lying or Roots is lying. It's straight up that easy. Either Roots Calhoun is lying and trolling you, which again is still not a great look for a toe fan, or Aaron is lying. You know?
But I'm glad I'm that good. Magic Marlin with 199 says 3,000 to Gino and Kiki, $50 for MS Boy equals oof. Did you? I'm sorry about that $50 I gave you.
$50, yeah.
I'm really sorry that I
think what it is I don't know, like because I told Roots I spent like $50 on all that jerky that I had for Sunday.
You spent all the money.
Where they're getting the 50?
No, can I tell you where Magic Marlin's getting the 50?
Where?
They're very angry that our anniversary weekend went really well and we all had fun. So they need to make something up to make themselves feel. It's just
why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Baby self-soothing. That's all it is. It's basically, it's a teething ring.
A shame.
Yeah. It's Magic.
They had as much fun as we did.
Yeah, it's Magic Marlin's teething ring. If the toe had a good time and had a success, it's like when we like struggle to hit the goal and then hit it at the last minute, that they should see that as an absolute win because we had to struggle to get there, but they're mad. So it's just Magic Marlin needs a little baby teething ring. And our widow baby needs his widow baby didn't get his teething ring.
Guys, please stop being so mad. I'm starting to see evidence that some of you are very, very mad. And you're all being really mad and acting super mad. So maybe don't be so mad. Maybe just calm down. Take a breath. Can we get Ashley back to teach us how to breathe?
If you did, I will ask this question. If you did get, let's say I was such an asshole that I gave you $50 for that show. I don't, even if the way you like own people in an argument is you take their point, consider it fact, and then still play it out.
Okay.
If I gave you $50, I don't understand how it would make Magic Marlin's life better. Brian, Jeff, whatever the his name would be. Mahmoud, I don't know. I don't understand how you getting $50 changes anything for him.
It makes Johnny turn. Everyone's just trolling Johnny and trolling you with Johnny. How do you not understand that? You understand. You understand. People are fucking with ya.
Now, I will argue that's remarkably less than I would get to do like an opening set.
Sure.
But overall, going on again, your theory of just the yes handing it. So I got $50 and my whole tab covered to drive quintessentially 15, 20 minutes from my house, hang out at a really cool.
Essentially or quintessentially? So basically, I quintessentially got paid $50 to drive quintessentially. Huh?
Cool biker bar all day, found on stage, and then go home.
Nova has invented in his mind why I'm mad at him. Did I say I was mad at him?
No, I thought we were.
I thought I was making
fun
fun
I guess
of
you're
his.
mad.
I guess I'm mad. He says you're just mad at me because I made you admit that you paid Roots the $500 plus $280 and $100 for his girl. What? This number keeps going up. Now I paid Roots $880. Yeah. So Gino, Keanu,
me, the sign guy,
Skip to My Lou, and you, and then I probably bought a couple here and there. And yeah, with
And that's like the whole day too.
yeah, 280
That's not
with
bad.
tip.
280's not bad.
That was like a 30%, 40% tip too.
Oh, then yeah, 280's not bad at all.
Okay, here's the problem I have with this tab nonsense. Okay, if I had a party that lasted from 2 p.m. until midnight, and I was on it, and 6 friends. If you got Grinch Girl, Matt, Johnny, Gino, Kiki, that's 5. Oz, the guy who made the sign, now we're at 7, plus Aaron, 8. Let's say 8. Let's just say 8. That's not now. If your tab's $260, $280, it seems low. That actually seems really low. It seems like a lame party, right? Like I don't know, but you guys drank for 10 hours, 8 people, food, drinks, everything. And that's only $280?
So yeah, I mean, I guess if he said I paid him $5,000 or $880 or whatever, then I guess I'm calling him a liar. I don't care that I'm calling him. I love how Nova throws down the gauntlet. He's like, "Oh yeah, so you're calling him a liar?" Well, yeah, if he said this, and I have evidence of.
That's
like nobody talks about something like this. It's a misunderstanding or confusion. He's trying to snow everybody in,
just
calling him a liar. Yeah. Mikey Two Milk says, yeah, Roots went on and said you paid him almost $1,000 to do nothing. All right. When we hit the goal, I will, when we knock it out today, I'll give you the number. The fact it's even been made an issue is sad and pathetic. Well, here's the problem. This show does a show that does content.
That is a problem.
When your only content is steel toe, you do have to live a pathetic, scrounging, bottom feeder existence. I didn't make the rules. I just report. So I don't know what Roots said he got paid. Crowder Wears Panties says...
That was the second time someone sent the link into him, and he just ignored it.
I mean, Aaron was cool enough and had money to pay for his buddy's hotel. Now they turned it into a gay op somehow. Sounds like cope on their side. The whole last couple of years of their life has been cope. Just why?
It's not a buddy of Aaron who he paid for the hotel for. They've never met before.
I offered Roots $500 to make a song for the show. I offered him $500 to make a song, and we'd perform the song at the anniversary show. It became very clear that we were not going to do the song thing, that I just didn't have time. I wasn't committing to it. I just wasn't doing it. Whatever.
Because he was working so hard on everything else for the show. Like the dead Hulk Hogan bit that even though Hulk Hogan died 2 days before, what was he working on? What was he so busy and consumed with that he couldn't do the song with Roots? Now, Roots said he brought the song and that Aaron paid him the $500 to do the song anyway.
So then I said, well, but I still want you to come up here. And Roots told me, just give me enough. He goes, we're going to be driving up from Illinois. Just pay me a little something for gas. And, I'll get a hotel. He just said, pay me for gas. So I thought, okay, I don't know if I want to give him like just enough for gas because that's only like $100 and some bucks.
Now, look, I've made the drive from Chicago to Minneapolis before. It's hours and hours. And then St. Cloud's a couple hours from Minneapolis. How could it be gas is expensive? I doubt gas both ways would be $100.
So at the show, I gave him $200 in cash. And then
you said you had the Venmos. Listen to this. At the show, I gave him $200 cash.
Next day, I thought I had given him $300. I wanted to give him $300 for his trouble, because then that would pay for the gas, the wear and tear on his vehicle, and maybe get a hotel somewhere for the night. You know, I thought that was a nice thing to do. Just $300 covers your expenses. I was so hammered, I thought I handed him $300 at the end of the night, forgetting that I had done some gambling on cornhole earlier in the night. So I gave him $200. So I gave him $200, and he texted me the next day. He said, "Hey man, you only gave me $200. Could you give me another one?" And I said, "Sure." And I Venmo'd him another $100. I have this all.
So what's the other Venmo? Because you said you have the Venmos
on my Venmo. So I gave Roots $300, and I thought that would be enough, because I did ask him to come up. It wasn't like Roots was like, "I'm coming up to the anniversary show anyway." I invited him up. So I thought at the very least I should pay for the guy's gas, and hopefully he can get a hotel. Hopefully with what I gave him, it made him whole for the event, because
there's no hotel in the, I mean, even the shittiest ones are not $100 a night in that area. I was just there, remember?
In my world, if you invite someone to dinner or you invite someone somewhere else, you should pick up the tab.
So if I invite you all to Hackamania, I should pick up the tab. It's the prudent thing to do.
I think that's just him trying to appease haters who like him but are giving him shit like, "How could you go to Steel Toe?" And it sounds better if he just tells them, you know, "Oh, he gave me $800. That's why I went." That just sounds better to people like that. But in reality, I gave Roots $300. I'm glad I did. I'm happy to give him $300. You know, pay for the gas, get a hotel room somewhere. Happy to do it. It was nice to meet him. He brought me a bottle of Malort, which was really nice. So now I have a bottle of Malort. I got to meet Roots. We did.
But you don't drink. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with the drink? So we're still confused about this $500. Did he, didn't he, did or didn't Aaron pay this Roots guy $500?
Yes.
And it continues.
It's been a great day. We've got an awesome show. I will say one thing I thought about after the show was over.
Here we go. We've seen him do this before.
Was my disappointment in Roots Calhoun. You know, people were saying, "Oh yeah, he said he was paid like $800 or something."
Remember when he's disappointed in me, and disappointed in Carl, and disappointed in Gino and Kiki. He's disappointed in Corey. Remember when he got disappointed in Matt? He always gets disappointed. You know what? That guy's actually a piece of shit. That guy's actually a complete lying piece of shit, now that I've had a minute to think about it.
Thing for the anniversary show. So I watched some stuff, and, you know, I gave him $300 for gas in a hotel because I invited him up. In my world, if you invite someone, even if they're not, I was going to give him $500 to commission a song. And then eventually I was like, dude, we're not going to have time. I'm going to be up.
People with a memory will also know that was never the deal. $500 to commission a song. They were going to freestyle rap battle. That was the plan from the beginning. He wasn't commissioning a song. I think, and I'm not even kidding, I think Aaron is confusing this year with last year. If you remember last year, he was bragging about how Roots Calhoun and Rusty Spinogram, what's all their names? He called them the Aristococks. He said, "Oh, just 5 of the funniest guys ever. They're all coming and we're doing a song." That was 2024. That was the plan. I think he's mixing it up because this year they were supposed to do a freestyle rap battle. That's a fact.
Let's not do the song. But since I invited you up, I'll give you something. You know, he asked for something for gas for his girl driving up, and I said, absolutely. So I gave him $300.
They're saying he had a song last year. Yeah, but he didn't go last year. Rusty Grammar. Yes. The Aristococks. Yes. Yes.
$100 for gas in a hotel to drive up to the show. Because like I said, in my world, if you invite someone to something, you should pick up the tab. And then I think he got so much shit from online people, which it shouldn't matter. And
Who? Are you talking about when he went on the show and couldn't stop giggling about how much money he fleeced you for? Is this what you're trying to gaslight us all into believing? Is this what you're trying? He's going to do this now. Again, this is my first time covering it, and this all happened last week. You know? And I'm the one who's such a problem you gotta go take frivolous court action against. So no one over here has even mentioned it or talked about it. A lot of the people watching right now haven't even heard about this. Roots went on a podcast no one's ever heard of, Dr. Tiln, is it? And was giggling about how much money you gave him, was laughing about how much he took you for. But in Aaron's head, what he thinks happened is a lot of people got to Roots by making fun of him for coming, so Roots had to come up with a story about making a lot of money.
I met Roots, and he gave me a bottle of Malort. It was really nice, said some nice things. We karaoke'd, hit him up. It was fun. I think, and this surprises me about Roots, that he would be this open to suggestion. But I think he started getting shit from nobodies online. So he just said, well, how can I get him off my back? And I don't begrudge him for this.
Right. Sometimes the only way to get people off your back is to lie about how much Steel Toe paid you.
It's just, it doesn't seem in character to the guy, you know, I hung out and talked to for a little bit.
You never met him before. He looks like he's made out of oil changes. Who the fuck are you to be like it's out of his character? I mean, Jesus Christ.
But that's the point. I only hung out and talked to him for a little bit.
Right.
Roots, hey, look at this. Hey, guys, see what I mean about only liking drama and men just talk and men just say things? Roots in the chat goes, Aaron, I heard you had some choice words for me. I will admit, I was off by $100. Be off by $100 because some of the stuff you kind of intimated it was like 800. You were off.
So look, this never gets cleared up. We're never left with a real answer. And I don't know if Roots is around our chat now, but we never get a real answer. Roots says, I got tab, hotel, and gas, and I got paid even though I didn't perform. Roots comes in the chat and says, I will admit I was off by $100.
By a few hundred, but that's okay. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I think Roots and I can agree.
There, we squashed it, even though we still are misaligned on our interpretations of what happened.
Who gives a how much I gave Roots to come out to the show I invited him to come out to? We're all retarded.
He wants to bury it. Look at this. He doesn't want Johnny finding out. Roots got more to do nothing than Johnny, his friend in need, got to perform.
There we go. Sam Show says Roots.
There we go. It's all cleared up. We're even now. Who really cares anyway? Right, guys? Back to the game.
Said anything other than 500. Okay, so he was off by a couple hundred. Not a big deal. I think what some people were thinking was they thought he said that he got 500 plus.
He did. He did. And that's still not being addressed.
Travel and hotel. That's where the 800 was coming from some people. Yeah, see, look, Roots says, I think I misspoke about the gas and hotel. Wow.
See, Aaron was right. Now, again, we're still not getting any clear explanation or numbers, but Aaron wants this to be done, so he just says some vagaries like, you know, oh, see, he says he was wrong. All right, moving on.
I got to say, another win for the Roots, another win for the toe. Sorry, Internet. Sorry, Dabbleverse. Sorry, guys.
Now, see, again, he hasn't done this in a few weeks. He's slipping back into this. It's almost like something has freed him up and allowed him to regress back into the drama, and he's starting to.
Sorry. This was supposed to be Roots and Aaron go at it. Here we go. I mean, it probably doesn't help that I was paying him with one eye open, just going, hey, there you go.
You said it was Venmo.
I was not in good shape. I was not in good shape. Vodka Rock says, Roots, you got 500, didn't you? Vodka Rock is playing.
Okay, what we're about to watch is extremely bizarre. We watch a lot of toe. We notice a lot of toe-isms. What the skit you're about to see is one of the wildest things I've seen from him this year. Watch this. Watch this. I'm not even kidding. Like, please focus. Please focus. This is one of the craziest things I've ever seen him do. Watch this.
Vodka Rock says, Roots, you got 500, didn't you? Vodka Rock is playing the role like he's playing the internet character where Aaron and Roots confirm the real thing, and Vodka Rock goes, Roots, I just got to choose to believe what I need to believe. Just tell me that anyway, no matter what. I know you're kidding, Vodka Rock, but you're playing a good role. Roots.
That whole reading that comment, covering it up, saying that guy's really on my side, but he's joking like he's an internet hater, but what he's doing is great, but I just want people to know that it is a joke, and we did agree on what, like, Vodka Rock says, like, he got 500, but like he's doing a character of the internet saying that because he knows that that's not the truth, and Roots and I agreed on that wasn't the truth. So Vodka Rocks is like, I know you're joking, but what you're doing is a very important, letting the people know about the what? I don't even know what you guys are worried about. Like, basically, this has been cleared up. You know it's been cleared up. There's nothing that's ever been more clear about what's been cleared up. So keep wishing, dabble nerds. You guys.
I heard that he says he got it wrong. I believe him then. But it was like he was not correct about the amount of money. And I thought maybe he was lying about it on purpose to get some heat off him.
I'm glad we're not dwelling on it, Aaron.
I was like, well, that really disappoints me because Roots is a really cool guy. I didn't see him doing that. Turns out he forgot. He it up. He owned up to it. I see no reason to continue this on.
Right. Let's just move on.
No reason to continue this on. Vodka Rock says, Roots, how about the bar tab? I think I got, Roots brought me Malort, so I bought him a couple rounds. Roots says it was 260 up front. Aaron said he was 40 short. Oh, I thought I was 100 short. I was hammered. Shot my chick a hundo the next morning and covered the tab till right before closing when Gino was puking on people. Yeah. I had a bunch of people on my tab. I had a lot of people on the old tab. I thought I gave him 200. I was hammered. So, yeah, somewhere between 3 and 350 I gave old Roots. Roots says, I honestly didn't mean shit by this. Only shit I talked was Johnny crying outside to my girl for 20 minutes. Now, Johnny says that didn't happen.
But you also say that I paid you more, so you're clearly a liar.
Too oblivious to know what was going on. So I have no idea. Grand Poobah said, I was the bartender. Can confirm Aaron bought Roots a couple of rounds. What a guy. I think Roots bought me a drink, though, too. Roots writes, Aaron is not cool. Oh, well, Jesus Christ. I mean, do we have to? Is that really necessary? Tatler says this whole thing is about Johnny not being paid fairly. Yeah, there's rumors that I paid Johnny $50, and there's another rumor that Johnny paid me $50 to be part.
Yeah, but did Johnny make what Roots made? Did Johnny make anywhere close to what Kiki and Gino made? That's what I think. That's where people are focusing on. Like, oh, Jesus Christ.